So it's trail day 31, Monday, July 13th. I stayed here at the Roadway Inn and Suites in Delaware Water Gap last night. Shared the room with two other hikers that's been on trails since Georgia. And resupplied there across the street at Sunoco. It's a little expensive, but they have a basket there for the hiker. And they have more of a selection than the Gulf Station. I went to the Outfitter. It's kind of small. They don't have a whole lot in their store. Overpriced Mountain House. So I should have got my resupply earlier and been on the trail. It's 11:30. Gonna try to do about 10 miles or so today. It depends on the terrain and how I feel. So we're walking back to the trail now. This is the Delaware River. Goodbye, Pennsylvania. And the only thing worse than hiking the rock in Pennsylvania is walking on pavement. I have heard New Jersey has more rock, and I've heard New Jersey is a lot better. But the only way to find out is to hike through New Jersey. That's 4 or 5 days to be out of New Jersey, but it's good to be here. I think that's the cliff over there that had the views from yesterday coming into Delaware Water Gap. From the elevation profile, it's a climb out of town, but it's not like a steep, it's like a long gradual climb. So we shall see how that goes. This is Dunfield Creek, the sign says. So that's the trail we just came up. So far it's been rather nice. And that's the northbound where we're going. It's a little rocky, but it's nowhere near Pennsylvania rocky. There's a bunch of day hikers out today. There's a little group right in front of me that's trying to lug a big cooler up the hill. So we're like 2.5 miles in for the day. It's 1:05. A guy stopped me just before I crossed under the interstate. He was on a bicycle. Him and his wife kayak the river, and then he rides the bicycle back to the car. He said to stop and asked her for a cold drink. So I talked to her for a little bit. And then there's a lady that was picking up garbage that stopped to talk to me. So I don't know, probably spent an hour chit-chatting. We still got plenty of daylight, so we'll get a couple miles in. My ankle's feeling pretty good today. I'm still wearing the same old Chacos. and my hip belt's holding, so same pack. Nothing's changed, so nothing but the terrain. And I tell you, so far I am loving New Jersey. Compared to the trails in Rocksylvania, this is a cakewalk. So that's the trail southbound we just came up. And this is the trail northbound. And I can see daylight pretty much ground level. So it's indicating to me that we're pretty much done with our climb. It hasn't been bad. Gradual, probably a mile and a half from Sunfish Pond. There's no swimming, it says, but the lady that was picking up garbage said she's been hiking here for 20 years and it's a very good swim. But I'll respect the no swimming and refrain. But the next swimming hole I come across, I'm checking it out. Gotta take advantage of what there is to take advantage of. Yeah, I can see the day hikers up there. Looks like fairly flat. I'm gonna stop when I get to Sunfish Pond for a pack off break. It's almost 2 o'clock, so been hiking for 3 hours. Break, have a snack. I packed out almost a whole Spartan water bottle full of Gatorade, so have a snack in that Gatorade, and then go from there. Well, we ran out of smooth trail, but these rocks I'm finding like they're more flat, so they're much easier to walk on. And so far I have not found one of those special kind of rocks that sends pain from my foot all the way up my leg. Could be because the foot's getting better. But yeah, the ankle and all is feeling good today. Although it has, since I got to these rocks, started to speak up just a little. Not very much, but just enough to know that it's not 100% just yet. "41-acre glacial pond. 7 natural wonders of New Jersey." Interesting. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. You can tell we're beyond where the typical day hikers go. The trail's not wide enough to drive a truck up anymore. And see the sunfish, they're like 3 inches long. I guess we're gonna go around now for a little bit. I'm gonna find a shady spot and have a pack off Gatorade break. So we had some boulders to climb. This is almost a perfect spot, but I think I'm gonna go right over there. Let's see. I think this may stay shady just a touch longer. Yeah, this is nice. So we're a mile or so from that pond. We got a view. Some dark skies coming. So I don't know how much further we'll get today. Depends on the weather. But in the meantime, I'm just trucking right along. It's been a little rocky, but it's still quite tolerable. The backside of the pond turned into kind of a boulder scramble for a little bit, but it was short-lived. So far, I'm digging New Jersey. And then we'll be through New Jersey in a few days. Into New York. It's moving right on along. It looks like the wind is blowing that storm the direction we're going. It doesn't look too bad behind us, so. A little bit of a view, a river down there. Trees in the way, but well, maybe we'll get lucky and not get rained on. Another nice view of the New Jersey countryside. And it's rolling hills. Yep, I'm enjoying New Jersey much better. I'm starting to get a little tired. I didn't sleep too well in the hotel. It was like 2 o'clock before I went to sleep. And then the other hikers got up at 4:30. Started getting packed up to leave at 6:30. And of course that woke me up, so I laid back down at 6:30 and got up around 9ish. So not a very good full night's sleep. But hopefully tonight I'll get a good night's sleep. I have a little uphill here, and then it's supposed to level back out. So So here we got into the power line view. There's the west side. There's the east side. There is a, you might not can see it, I can just barely see it over top of the grass, but a river or something down the bottom. Cell tower over there. We're just basically walking a ridge line up on top. It's been a good day. I think we're doing around 15 miles today. Didn't get started till almost lunchtime. So. New Jersey, you're great. You know, I'm surprised that the white blazes don't just go right on top of that. Oh, look at there. They almost did go over top of that. Well, this is a pretty cool spot. So I've got this little view trail east. Might as well come see it. That's those 4 little square ponds I guess I saw from the top of the mountain over there. Well, we got like 4 miles left to go. If we go where we're going. And it's 6 o'clock. So we have a downhill section coming up, and then there's followed by an uphill section, but it's not very steep, and then it's all flat again on the other side. So we should be able to make it there. I don't know, the trail in New Jersey has been Absolute lovely compared to Pennsylvania. I just couldn't ask for much better. Looks like we might have some boulders coming up though. Here's another view of that pond and those lakes. If the trail had have only went by that. I'm starting to get tired. It's been kind of a long trek with no sleep. It's starting to catch up with me. I'm glad the terrain's nice. If I'd have got a good night's sleep though, and I'd have known the outfitter there in Delaware Water Gap was as sparse as it was, I could have gotten out on the trail earlier this morning, like around 6:30. I probably would not have done the 25 miles that the other hikers are planning. But I could have done 20 today in this kind of terrain. That was not a bad climb, but at the end of the day, when the old gas tank's needles bumping the E, it's not fun. But it's supposed to be pretty much like this the rest of the way, I believe. And this is tolerable. Well, it's all tolerable. I mean, you can deal with it. But it's nice to know that you can hopefully just cruise into camp at the end of a day. So my ankles felt a lot better today. It hadn't really got, usually it hurts in the morning and then kind of calms down through the day, and then by the end of the day it's screaming again. But it's kind of stayed the same all day. I mean, every so once in a while I'll step a certain way. I have a little discomfort. And that's about the extent of it. So I think as long as we can stay away from Pennsylvania style rock crawl for miles on end, we should be alright. We should be at the fire tower shortly, and if we can get on it, I'll get the view there. Man, I tell you, New Jersey just keeps coming with the views. Stinking mosquito trying to get in my ear. That lake sure does look nice. Alright. Well, we should be close to that fire tower. First black bear on the AT. Looks like it's eating something, so. That was kind of cool. He didn't run away too far. But he doesn't really seem to be interested, so. He's kind of going that way, and we gotta go this way, so hopefully we don't meet around the middle. Alright, well, New Jersey, you rock. Black bears and all. So we made it to the fire tower. Whoop. That was a lot further away than... I don't know if I looked at the mileage wrong, or they had it listed wrong. I think I thought it was like a mile from the road, and it was 2 something. I don't know. But either way, we're here now. There's a picnic table. If I had enough water, I'd make dinner. It is 8:45. But there was a lot of views on through here today. I didn't take pictures and video of all of them because there were so many. Well, it says in the guidebook it's a view spot. So I'm going to assume it's okay to go up it.